Yes, thank you, Terry. Yes, be honest, but don't be brutal, please. It's been quite a couple of months anyway. I'd like to call upon the Cornwall group. 2014 is way over there by the Quebec border in Cornwall. They've got a wonderful team together. They've got a wonderful venue at the NAV Canada Centre as well. And I'll call up Jeanette Guy, Marjorie Vallée, Carol Libby, and Sarah Lauzon. I guess they could be called the Cornwall Calendar Girls to tell you all about it. Maybe grab a microphone up there, Jeanette.
Sorry, leading you up to some major disappointment here. We're here to get you excited about Cornwall 2014, but we're not totally done getting excited about Midland yet. And I would like to say, to start, thank you very much for the warm welcome and the assistance of the people we've met here and the help they've given us already. So, merci beaucoup pour votre accueil jusqu'à date et le comité organisateur, tout ce que vous avez fait pour nous autres. On s'est senti très bienvenus. We're supposed to incite people to come to Cornwall, but we don't have to because of my best friend here. Everybody's going to bring 2 people each, so already we have 3 times as many people that we're supposed to get. So it's a good thing we have a big venue. So I was going to do this pretty quickly, just 3 reasons why you should come to Cornwall. So basically, why not? We're not that far, and we're very affordable. So we have chosen for 2014, our theme is Bridging the Past and Crossing into the Future, which has a lot to do with our history and, of course, our bridge and the fact that the bridge will be torn down and replaced by a low-level bridge very shortly. And also the fact that bridging the past, the bridge, we see it as what are the tools we need to bring our heritage into the future. 3 reasons to come to Cornwall is going to be our engaging topics. We already have Dr. Avi Friedman. He was in Cornwall in 1999 and did some work there and cataloged some properties and everything. So he is coming back next year to talk about the future of communities. We also have Dr. Carol Payne, which is from Carleton University, and she's going to talk about the role of photographs in community heritage. So that is a topic we feel appeals with a lot of people. What we were kind of steered toward is topics that would have a broad appeal into context of our own heritage and history and examples. We will do something on the brownfield rehabilitation, which is the cotton mill project that we have in Cornwall, which is actually the old industrial area where they have kept all the facades and the bricks and the structure and are replacing that now with crossing it into the future with multiple uses, condos and retail and offices. So it's a wonderful, and there will be a tour there as well. We will do some panels and workshops on accessibility, making our heritage sites accessible to all Ontarians, adaptive reuse, artifact presentation, heritage tourism, and we were networking here with some people from the Algonquin College where we would possibly do some interesting things with workshops and live demonstrations. And because one other reason to come to Cornwall will be our venue. We will go to NAV Centre, which is on 70 acres of land facing the St. Lawrence Seaway. It's 500 bedrooms, so we do have room if everybody of you bring a friend or 2. It's state-of-the-art facility as far as the meeting space go, but it's also all in one. So we will have the bedrooms there. We have a rate of $89. We have a spa on site, a swimming pool, a gym. We have parking. 2 bars. There's the young people talking there. Restaurants. So what we will do is try to get everybody under one roof, and that will bring in a lot of opportunities for networking, because we know that the conference is important, the sessions are important, but a lot of what happened in between the sessions, when people have a chance to get together and exchange and talk, is also very important. We will then, of course, have buses that will take people downtown to see some of our heritage and our facilities and restaurants and things like that. We will take all of this and bring it into the context of our local heritage. Our dinner will be on Saturday night at the Armories, so that's a historical building. We will have some tours. We will go to Lost Villages. We will show how we have taken our industrial path and moving beyond that into Cornwall is at a stage where some of your cities might have been a few years back. So there's a transition there, doing new things with the older part of town, and so there's a lot of things that will appeal to a lot of the situation you people were in or are in right now. That being said, we are looking forward to seeing all of you in 2014. And we have displays and we have emails. We will have the Facebook also for Heritage Cornwall. Our email is heritagecornwall@yahoo.ca. If anybody want to contact us, we'll send you some more information about the conference as it comes along. I don't know if any, and Cornwall is also a city of firsts. And if you have a chance to talk to Carol, she will roll out about 50 firsts that Cornwall is famous for. And if you see any of us and have questions, please feel free to ask.
Wow, isn't that a team? I tell you, they could take the rest of the year off. They're so far ahead with their planning. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, Terry, would you like to come up and say some final remarks, and then we'll get off to Discovery Harbor.
Well, as you, I'm sure, all realize, there are many people that should be thanked for all their efforts in putting this conference together. And, I can't go through them all because, they're going to be in the hundreds, but I want to mention at least some anyway. We would appreciate David Steele coming all the way up from Innisfil and Churchill for all of our planning meetings. David basically was a working rep from ACO. We want to mention the town of Midland people, particularly Andrea Betty, who's down there at the back, who was at every meeting and handled everything that we could throw at her with grace and aplomb. The town of Penetang Angèle Proulx, she was great to represent the western portion of our scope. The Midland Heritage Committee, of course, you all have met or heard from Sue McKenzie, and you also have to realize, and I think it's mentioned before, that Jack Wilford over here, who was just on the panel, basically it was his coterie of volunteers that really provided the backbone for this conference. From Tay Heritage, we had Bill and Kathy Scott. Bill basically kept the buses running for the last 3 days or so, and at times that was a challenge as things changed. Our panelists, of course, and moderators and speakers, who, of course, this kind of conference cannot happen without. And our tour hosts at Huronia Historical Parks, that's St. Marie and Discovery Harbor, the Keewatin, at our Penetang Heritage Sites, who provided the counterpoint to our in-house sessions, and to you, our Heritage Aware delegates. Okay, hopefully you found the sessions and the tours worthwhile, and you have something that you can take home and work with in your own communities.
In Terry's usual modest fashion, he's leaving himself out.
It hasn't got to me yet, that's all.
Terry has been our program chair, and his lovely wife, Anita, has been the registrar that most of you have been in touch with. So, fantastic.
Thanks, Thank you. And I guess I've left the Gray Eminence over here to last. He is, he's vice president of CHO, but as I've mentioned in other venues, he was the person who brought the conference to this area. It's his Rolodex, as I like to call it, which supplies all the numbers for all of the presenters and moderators that we have gathered here. When Bill calls, people respond, and that's what can you say? That's an invaluable resource. So, would you like to have final comment with him?
It can't happen without the people on the other end of the phone being passionate about heritage and knowing what conference they're coming to. And I'm very proud to say that over the years I've been involved with Community Heritage Ontario, and especially for, I think, 5 years on the conference committee, how proud I am that this conference has become the heritage conference in Ontario that everyone looks forward to every year. And the bar keeps getting set higher and higher and higher. And Cornwall is, I don't know, they're high already, and it's going higher. And how anybody beyond that is going to make it, I'm not sure. But it's all about you and about your passion for heritage. And it's our pleasure to bring you to our community to learn about our community, but we try and move it all around the province to showcase all corners. So thank you all for coming, and enjoy the evening, and I look forward to talking to you at Discovery Harbour.